Hello and welcome again to another ProCell video tutorial. This time we'll have a look at installing Infinity Box, or as is the case now, it tends to be Infinity Key instead of the box. The box is the bright red one. It tends to not be used as a box nowadays, just the card inside. I'm not sure how many of those are around, even mine is now deceased. So there we go. Right, first of all, we will always have Device Manager at the ready, and the nice thing is with both Infinity Box, should you have an old one of those, and the Infinity Dongle, is if you just plug it in, it will almost invariably install itself, because it uses straightforward, normal smart card drivers, and I think you find it's probably already there. It's a good idea not to have something like any of the other boxes, especially SE tools, plugged in at the same time. Otherwise, you can get issues with clashes. Right, I'm just going to go into my CM2 folder, and there we go. I'm going to run Dongle Manager. Dongle Manager is the piece of software you need to ensure that your dongle is working. There we go. Here we can read the serial number, read the online username and password should you want to go on and do things online. We can turn UK edition on or off. UK edition on means it will not have any IMEI facilities, so you can't correct IMEIs. In the United Kingdom, it is illegal to change an IMEI even though the IMEI has become defective. The cell phone then has to go into the bin, which is not terribly good, but that's the way the law is in the United Kingdom. Here we can correct an IMEI, providing we put the IMEI back to the same one that's on the label of the phone. So if you set UK edition off, it means we have full facilities for changing or correcting IMEIs. Operation counter reset, we don't really need to. You can read the counters as well. Whichever you do here, you just collect it. You just select it and press process. There we go. I'm going to do that, and there we go. We've read the box already. Right, now I'm going to go back to configuration. I'm going to sorry, not to configuration. I'm going to go to update firmware. I would click update. I'm not going to do this simply because if you keep on asking the server to update your dongle, they will eventually turn your dongle off, normally after the second time. So do not play with Dongle Manager. That's the point I really wanted to make. Do not play with Dongle Manager. It's not a toy. Dongle Manager software, you'll find the links on the forum, and it will also be on the file server. I've already installed, as I did earlier, CM2 software, and if I launch CM2 MTK, there we go, it will, as if by magic, run. Slow loading program, but nevertheless an excruciatingly useful tool for us. There we go, it's appeared in my tray down there, and in just a moment, as if by magic, it will appear on my screen. That's it, there we are. Right, I'm just going to take that off on the card. I don't really want to show you my card numbers, so I'm terribly quick at closing there. Sorry about that. The Spectrum software, once again, all the links to this software are available. Just wait for it to come up, and it will come up as if by magic. Whistle amongst yourselves. There we go, that's up and running. We'll look at how you use the software a little bit later on in another tutorial. So here we can see that the card is installed well. It's allowing us to run the software. We can go back to Dongle Manager. If you have an existing dongle which has stopped working or it won't let you upgrade the software, then you just click on Update Firmware, having told Bertus what's wrong with your dongle. So if it and the dongle number, of course. So if it's dongle 12345CD, you need to tell him that information. Tell him that you need either Infinity Best or a CM2 activated. He'll activate it. Once you've got confirmation it's been activated, then we click down here on Update. Do not, and I repeat, do not, and I repeat yet again, do not interrupt this process. If you have load shedding or any other power outages, even remotely possible, do not update your dongle. Not unless you've got a universal power supply that will keep your PC running for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Dongle update normally takes about 5. It looks sometimes like it's stalled. Do not tinker with it. Just leave it. Walk away, have a coffee, come back, it'll be done. Don't worry. So there we are. Sorry to emphasize those points, but you can see how easy it is to kill a dongle. Infinity software is probably the most protected of all the software that we use. By and large, it just simply runs and we don't need to worry about it. I will, however, go into... I don't have, on this machine, I don't have Infinity Best, but the software is installed on here. I just don't have it at the moment on my dongle. But if I go to the Infinity Best directory, which is there, when you run Infinity Best for the first time, it will ask you to register your Infinity Best. In the boxes given, it will ask for an email address, and you will use info@procell.co.za. info@procell.co.za, and the password is always Procell in lowercase. Do not use anything else. Right, sorry to be so firm with this. It creates merry hell if we don't get things right here. Right, there's the best directory. Once you've registered, whoever's looking after the email at info@procell.co.za, which is usually Hanley, but it may be Bertus, you will need to inform them you're waiting for license files to come through. Here's the 2 license files here. They will come through me email. You will copy and paste them into this directory. Once you've done that, that is finished. Right, I'm going to copy those again, because if you put Infinity Best 2 on, you also need to copy and paste those 2 files in here. Just the same 2 that you got with ordinary Infinity Best. I'm just going to do that now just for the fun of it. Paste, copy and replace, job done. You'll probably won't have them there. That's it, you're good to go, and you're good to run Infinity Best with no problems at all. It doesn't really need me to run the software. You can see how the software works when you look on your machine and it's running. So just reminders on this one. It's a bit uneventful, but do not keep on updating your dongle. If you get issues with your dongle, try the forum first of all. If you get no answers there, I or somebody will give you an email address. You'll need to know your dongle serial number. Email it to, I think it's support@infinity.com, if I remember rightly, but I stand corrected on that one if I'm wrong. They will email you back quite shortly and tell you to re-update your dongle. In that case, if you've already updated it, it's okay to do it again, because they would have reset the server for you to do it again. But do not keep on doing it. Really, this is quite serious. So there we go. That's how easy it is to install Infinity Box, or in most cases now, Infinity Dongle. Right, hope you enjoyed the video, albeit a little bit long-winded and not much